In my opinion, one of the most intriguing characters in MLP has to be Princess Luna. Now, that may be a bit of a biased statement due to her being my favorite character, but I still believe it holds strong. And yet, we know very little about her history. We know that she ruled with Celestia, and became jealous and angry that ponies loved the day her sister brought, but didn't appreciate her night. So, one day she refused to lower the moon to make way for the dawn, forcing Celestia to fight her sister and eventually lock her away in the moon for 1,000 years. Harsh. Now is where I begin to move into headcanon territory. I was considering the reasons behind Princess Luna's transformation into Nightmare Moon. Now, the obvious reason was jealousy, and who could blame her? She did basically the same job as her sister and yet received no recognition or love for it. And after a while, I can definitely see how she could just snap. I'm sure I would. But after Season 3's premiere, The Crystal Empire, something seemed to click with me. So, the Crystal Heart is a very powerful magical artifact, which, when powered by love, projects that love all over Equestria. And the same thing goes for fear and hatred. During the episode, we're told that the Crystal Empire was enslaved by King Sombra, and then disappeared for 1,000 years. But wait, that means that King Sombra's rule may have been going on at the same time as Luna's transformation into Nightmare Moon. Although the actual transformation happens later, seeing as Luna is seen overthrowing Sombra with her sister Celestia, resentment builds over time, and hers may have already been near boiling point at this time. So, is it possible then that the hatred and fear being pumped through the Crystal Heart may have affected Luna? She was already in a weakened state mentally, having been doing her job for some time without recognition. So, it's my belief that it was the negative power of the Crystal Heart that finally pushed Luna over the edge. Under its power, Celestia was likely unable to calm her sister's rage and was forced to banish her. I know that if it were my sister, that would be an absolute last resort. And why 1,000 years? Maybe because Celestia thought that after 1,000 years the power of the Crystal Heart may have worn off, and Luna would be able to be changed back into herself? After all, it was the elements of harmony that changed her back. The same elements that Celestia used to banish her in the first place. If it could have been done at the time of her transformation, I'm pretty sure Celestia would have done it. What are your thoughts and opinions on the subject? Leave a comment and we can discuss.